In the last chapter of the Book of Unwritten Tales.
Well, this is a predicament.
May I inquire what's going on here?
Ivo?
Lovely to see you again, Critter.
Fat? Who's fat?
And now,
This makes me look like a real pirate, only pregnant. Mother's worst nightmare.
And why do we need that? What do we look like in that? Okay. I mean, I actually think you look a bit better in that. So we might need the disguise again, too, for something. Alright. Anything further from the pirate?
His honor has to concentrate on his trial. I better leave him in peace.
Okay, then. Well, I suppose we should probably proceed to the Oracle. We can look at this
A
place?
house with no corners. Got to be it.
That makes sense. Oh, stuff to interact with here, too. Okay. So, oh, I thought this was a window, a device?
So that's, if one... no. Haven't got a clue what that is.
If that's a device, it looks like 6 miniature slates. Anything further?
So that... If one...
Okay, just the same thing. A hatch.
A hatch in the wall.
Is this for food or something? Is the Oracle locked in here?
Nothing.
Is it just a... Oh! What the... What?
A bottle, something like potato crisps and toilet paper?
What?
Enemax, the energy drink, provides energy to the max, +2 endurance, -2 intelligence.
Huh.
The stuff seems to consist practically of just water, sugar, and colouring.
Okay, then.
And now do I have to actually go and get hold of all this stuff just to get in there?
Interesting.
Ugh, my feet hurt. It's too hot in here, and I've just had a row with my ex. Woe betide you if your information is not any use.
Okay, so we need to get an energy drink, potato chips, and toilet paper. Interesting. This looks like it's just a plastered over section of wall with a door frame around it.
The building's got no windows at all. This door appears to be the only way in.
And it doesn't actually even look like a door to me. Come on.
Nothing. I can't see anything like a door handle either.
We need another power potion. And we can just bust it down. Well, she said there were potatoes growing over here. Can we just offer potatoes, or do we need to fry them up somehow?
Potatoes for potato crisps. Well, it's a start.
Okay. Well, at least we know what that's
That should
for
do.
now. Can we get water from the trough? Looks like it. So now all we need is sugar and coloring?
Right then. The bottle's
Is that what
full.
she said?
I won't be able to trick the Oracle with just water. The other ingredients of this stuff are sugar and colouring, according to the label.
Okay. Well, we know where to get coloring, right? Over here on the dock, we can color it with snails? But was the original color purple, or does that even matter? Okay, well, apparently I'm wrong about that, or do we just need to interact? What are these? Oh, that's potatoes. Doesn't look like potatoes. Looks like a pile of rocks.
I'm not sure what sort of colouring should go into one of these energy drinks, but what's to say that purple wouldn't do the trick?
No one, I guess, unless the person we give it to doesn't want it to be purple.
Your defense strategy doesn't work too well now, does it?
It's a kung fu snail. Is
Whoa,
that why
relax, little guy. I've got what I need. The coloring's going in the bottle.
Was that why we needed the pirate outfit, so she had gloves on her hands?
The drink looks pretty disgusting. Just missing tons of sugar to make it completely and utterly revolting.
Where do we get sugar? Still the same thing?
Perhaps I could find something useful on the Mary. Only question is, how do I get over there? I'd like to give Buttercup a well-earned rest.
Okay, so flying's out of the question. I'm guessing this is a grapple hook now. It is. Okay. So no catching sharks. Unless that's an alternative use. Alright. Are you going to be able to do this in your current condition, Ivo? I mean, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but are you going to tightrope walk it, or are you going to go hand over hand? Is it even going to show us?
It'd be simpler if I could still see my feet.
Yeah, and didn't wear high heels. Okay. Yep, lots of stuff to interact with here as well. Cloth? Is that like a scarf?
That's Nate's lucky headscarf.
It is.
He put it on during stormy weather. Critter and I used to poke fun at the fact that it was always a matter of luck every time he stepped behind the wheel.
Huh. Okay, take it. Any further description?
That's Nate's favourite headscarf. Or so I believe. He wore it a lot.
Can we... Okay, well, nothing interactable there so far. I'll do a little bit further in depth when we get to maybe a dead end.
Buttercup's too tired to carry me any further. But I can't just steal the Mary. She and Nate are thick as thieves. She wouldn't obey me.
So the ship is sentient. Can we talk to the ship somehow?
Nate did explain the fundamentals of navigation to me. Well, he called it the fundamentals. I'm pretty sure that was all he knew, plus some stuff he made up on the spot to impress me.
Chances are you are correct. Oh wait, stop. We've got a knife here. Let's check this out first.
Nate and Critter aren't great believers in order. Ship shapes not to be found here. During my first days on the Mary, I tidied up after them. I soon gave up on that.
Probably wise. Now we have a knife. Can we rescue Nate and Critter at knife point? It's blunt, though.
Not exactly a knife for fighting. Looks more like a kitchen knife, and not even a sharp one.
So can we cut our potatoes with that, or do we need to sharpen it somehow?
Okay, I'll cut the slices as thin as I possibly can.
Okay, good. Now we just need to find a way to fry them. We would need some oil and a heat source. Maybe that's what the salt's for as well, to salt the potatoes. Well, at least not at the moment. Maybe after they're fried up. Now we'll check out the cannon.
After we defeated the Archwitch, we returned to the temple where we'd left Mary. We flew her to Seastone and Nate fired off 3 salute shots. There were only a few injured.
How did you get back to the temple? The artifact of divine fate?
When I saw Nate for the first time, he was sitting in this very cage. The bounty hunter Mazaz had captured him. He managed to convince me that he was a capable captain able to help me. I thought he was brazen and pompous and clumsy and somehow also very sweet. I shouldn't have got involved with him. The heart's a poor counselor when it comes to matters of love.
You know, honestly, I never got the impression in the first game that you found Nate anything but annoying.
I don't know what happened to Mazaz. Nate somehow managed to outwit her in the wildlands. Perhaps she managed to capture him after all and brought him here.
She ran afoul of our friends Blout and Zloff after we convinced them she was the one who got them stuck in a crevasse.
A sticky looking pot with, some sort of slime.
Okay.
We don't have any machines in the Elf Burrow, but Wilbur told me about how he was responsible for oiling and greasing all the machinery in the gnome hole.
Is that what
I
that is
imagine
then?
the stuff in this pot is the same sort of thing.
Okay. So it's a grease or some sort of lubricant? Oh, it's fat. Don't know how good of a machine grease fat is. Guess it's fine if it doesn't get hot enough to burn?
The pot's half full of fatty grease.
Oh, okay. So this is what we're going to fry our potatoes in. Now we just need to find ourselves a heat source. A steam
We
engine?
didn't fly a direct route from Seastone to the Elf Burrow. We made detours and explored Avantasia.
Mm-hmm.
Once we spent 3 days and nights drifting over the ocean because Nate and Wilbur tried to give the engine a bit more power.
Ah.
It was wonderful. The peace, the sea, the moonlight, and the two engineers making things worse each day.
All right, so disembark or go below. I guess we go to the captain's cabin. Have yet to see a way to actually talk to the ship, which we should be able to do if it is really sentient. Ooh, this is lovely.
Princess Ivo,
Oh,
what are you doing here?
Hello, Mary.
Are you here to break Captain Nate's heart again?
what?
Did he tell you that? He left me, just like that.
But that's just ridiculous. He loves you. He left the ship full of hope, and 30 minutes later, he returned a different man.
Uh-huh.
You said no, didn't you?
What? Okay, so there does appear to have been some kind of misunderstanding? He wanted to propose to Ivo. That's what we're getting at?
He was going to propose to me that night?
He had a ring and got himself a fine suit from the wardrobe. Yes, a proposal with all the bells and whistles. He was so nervous. He'd practiced the whole day, asked me what I thought at least 100 times.
He didn't ask me once.
He didn't? I was convinced that our sudden departure was down to your refusing him. I said some horrible things about you, but Captain Nate wouldn't stand for it. When he left the cabin carrying the ring, that was the last time I saw him truly happy.
Well, I mean, all this is a bit cliche, but, whatever. What do you mean? Shouldn't this option have changed?
He just disappeared without a word. And I never got a marriage proposal.
But something must have happened. Otherwise, why would he have just left like that?
Her mother, maybe?
I woke up and wanted to go to him, but Mother told me that Nate had disappeared in the middle of the night with no explanation.
Yeah.
I was sure that it was just a misunderstanding and that he'd come back, but he didn't.
Pretty sure your mother did something.
Oh, sweetie, that is simply dreadful.
I was distraught, then angry, and after a while I started blaming myself. I'm a modern elf princess. Why am I acting like some silly little girl just because a bloke's left me?
Well, I mean, feelings can affect you in not so pleasant ways. Why did you guys come to Tugator?
Why did you come to Tugator?
Captain Nate made a deal with a little bounty hunter in Bonzing. A gnome, I think.
Whom we don't know
I hardly believed
where they
it
are.
when he gave me the course, but he said it was important. The most important thing in the world.
A wretched magic lamp was the most important thing to him, huh?
Well,
When
wishes.
Tugator appeared on the horizon, Nate let the bounty hunter put him in chains. Just like I was put in chains by the Red Pirate when we eventually reached the island. The next day, I felt the chain release itself. There was lots of shouting and noise, and ever since, I've wondered what was going on.
Can you not see
And then I
outside?
came down the stairs.
Exactly. The princess who had given my captain so much heartache. Well, that's what I thought, at least.
Interesting. Wonder what her mother did to him. Maybe she sent him on a quest that she would only let them be together if he got something? Was this explained earlier and I'm just not remembering it? So, I guess we'll say this. We don't know the whole story, so I don't agree with this sentiment until we find out, but...
Whatever the reason for him running, he shouldn't have just turned his back on me without explanation.
Not that I wish to defend him, but do you think he might have got cold feet because of your child? Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, it's not his child.
What? You lying harlot! Go all doe-eyed at my Captain Nathan, then go whoring around with someone else?
Hey now.
And here's me, gullible Gertie, almost falling for your lies. Well, just you wait.
That's the same reaction Nate had. I have never and would never cheat on him. My pregnancy's a bit of a mystery to me as well. But hey, thanks for your support.
That was an unpleasant interaction.
Mary's just like Nate. She jumps to the wrong conclusion and doesn't even give me a chance to explain myself. It's so unfair.
Well, that was the wrong thing to say then.
Mary's just like... It's so unfair.
So we can't talk to her anymore. That's unfortunate. Well, let's explore, shall we?
Nate always insisted he hadn't got rid of the Red Pirate's dressing table because it wouldn't fit through the hatch. However, my theory is he'd missed the mirror.
Probably.
Nate always insisted...
Okay. Didn't the Red Pirate say most people communicated with the Oracle through mirrors?
Chaos wherever you look. Nate is and always will be a pirate. Nothing's gonna change that.
Is this part of the engine?
We had a lot
Wardrobe?
of fun with this wardrobe. Or more precisely with the costumes in it. We had fashion shows every evening. Wilbur and Critter looked hilarious. Happy times. I'm not going to poke around the wardrobe. Too many memories.
Okay. Oh, sugar. That's our last ingredient for the
Critter
energy
puts
drink.
Huge quantities of sugar in his tea. He gets that from Nate. Neither of them understand the rationale behind drinking tea. One heats water, puts tea into it, and then pretends that it tastes of something.
Okay.
Sugar and milk are just an interference.
If you say so.
A good handful. That should do.
All right. Well, let's finish our energy
A
drink.
ridiculous amount of sugar. Basis of many drinks.
Wasn't there a third item we needed to find too? I don't remember what that is right off the bat. There was the energy drink and the potato chips.
You won't catch me drinking this stuff, but the ingredients are exactly the same as the original drink. The Oracle should accept this, I hope.
Okay. Ah, and here's how we do the crisps, I guess.
There's a whole heap of coal glowing in the oven.
That should do.
Perhaps not enough to give Mary some steam, but certainly enough to grill half a pig with strawberry jam and pickled gherkins.
Okay.
Did I really just say that?
Yes, you did indeed. So, can we... Ah, I bet we have to...
Fat is used for cooking, but this? Whatever.
I mean, we have to do something. We put dirty water in the energy drink, so...
The thin potato slices get put into the pan, like this. I've left the skins on. That'll give extra flavour.
Okay. And do we salt them, or is that...
As soon as I've got the cooked potato crisps, I'll be able to salt them. Doesn't make any sense to do it before.
Okay. So we are on the right track there.
Right. High heat, boiling fat, and thin potato slices. Should work. Oh,
One would
yes,
hope.
I can smell it already. Done. If I didn't know it was just my hormones talking, I could easily eat those. The potato slices have been fried in boiling fat. They almost look like real crisps. Just salt missing now.
Well, we have got that.
Now to add the crowning glory to the crisps. Salt. Ready. They look yummy.
Alrighty then. I guess we'll interact with these things one more time and then go find out what it was, the third item that I can't
Nate
remember.
always insisted he hadn't got rid of the Red Pirate's dressing.
Okay, nothing there.
Mary's just like, it's
All right.
so on.
Still won't talk to me. Oops. Nope. Cancel. Alright. Can we show her this? No. Can we disguise?
My disguise isn't really going to help me here. A pregnant man might raise a few eyebrows.
I don't think anyone would ever mistake you for a man, Ivo. Sorry. Well, let's go. Or maybe I need to remove the pirate outfit and then put on the disguise and then we can talk to Mary. Let's try that. Alright. Wonder if she can see through the disguise. Apparently no one else can. Wonder if it's a magical disguise.
Ivo,
What?
perhaps I've been a bit quick to judge.
Perhaps.
If you tell me that you didn't cheat on Nate, then of course I believe you.
So apparently all we had to do was leave and re-enter.
But if it is his child, then you have to tell him.
That's all a bit complicated.
We'll manage, I'm sure. Isn't it exciting? We're having a baby.
If you say so. It's a bit frightening, I imagine.
Yes?
So, Nate and Critter are on trial.
Nate and Critter are on trial and the Red Pirate is the judge.
A trial? Now there's a first for Koto.
This place is nothing like how Nate always described it.
In his defense, he probably never bargained on you seeing this island with your own eyes.
Alright, fair enough, I guess.
Everything all right? You ready for action?
I will take my captain and his guests anywhere he asks me to.
Understood. No cruise without the great Captain Nate. Bye, Mary.
Goodbye. Look after yourself, child.
And your child. So, maybe this will give her the motivation to want to rescue Nate?
Nate always
Still intrigued with the mirror. And apparently the disguise is useless with Mary. Well, let's take it off then. And I really do like the pirate outfit better on Ivo, so we're going to keep her in that. Let's make sure there's nothing else to explore. I don't know if I went all the way in this direction. Apparently that's it. Okay, well, exit. We need to remember what the third item for the Oracle is. Alright, still just the same interactables here. Same things here. Let's go back up here then. Toilet paper. Right. Maybe Nate's lucky headscarf can be toilet paper? Let's try.
That's that then.
Okay. We know this will work. Okay. This? Apparently this is correct.
That's Nate's favourite headscarf. I couldn't, could I?
Sure.
Have fun with it.
Yeah. Don't think he'll want it back after this.
All right then. Open sesame.
Reveal yourself.
Are you taking the piss? I'm gonna do call and you can it up your you. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be getting so excited. Let's try that once again.
So we have to get more things?
If you don't open this door this instant, I will personally ensure that this building is smashed onto the rocks 3,000 meters below us. Then I will set fire to everything on this island and allow the island to crush your broken body. And after that, I'll get angry.
Well then.
I see we understand each other.
Well, thank you, Ivo. Way to make your feelings known.
I don't go into the attic, you stupid cow! Oh, yes, strawberry tart. Don't go there, honey. He's only gonna cheat on you.
So you are this oracle?
Good
Okay.
guess, Princess Ivo. You're much shorter in real life.
Well then, this is a thing. Are you a beholder or are you just a brain with eyeballs? And what about all these offerings?
What's this about offerings? Do you think I'm going to be your errand girl?
Well, you already have been. I can't leave this room. I offer a valuable service, and someone has to do my shopping. No, not that door. Right.
So, the pirates have provided you with everything you need to survive?
Correct. But then the Red Pirate went crazy and scared them all off the island. That's why I have to make do with coloured sugar water and disgusting crisps.
You ate that?
I had to. I have needs, you know. Oh, yes, marry her without a prenup. That's a great idea.
Okay. And what role are you playing in all of this? And can you help us?
You told me in the elf burrow that I would come here. So you can see into the future. What's your game?
The mirrors show the future, or possible versions of the future.
Right?
Then why didn't you warn Wilbur or the Archmage what was going to happen?
How could I get their attention? Anyway, I only observe. I don't get involved. Oh, let him cry. He deserves it.
You're getting involved now.
But only because it's absolutely necessary. Oh, a boat! We're saved!
Okay. I've got this frog here.
I've got the frog. I mean the Archmage.
I saw the battle! Spectacular! That little girl and Wilbur's wand. You couldn't make it up.
Is there a way of changing Master Alistair back?
Oh, that's not so easy. He hasn't just been turned into a frog. He is a frog now.
Oh.
Oh, don't go, Johnny. She needs you.
But he can be changed back, can't he?
Perhaps. His consciousness and his soul are in another place. But there is still a weak bridge connecting him to this world.
So there is hope.
Yes, but just a vague one. You have to... Wallop! Right between the eyes! That had to hurt!
Okay, so focus for just a minute. How can we help?
How can we return the spirit of the Archmage to this world?
The Red Pirate has a magic compass. It always points in the direction of what you desire most. In the case of the Archmage, this is hopefully a way back. The Lost Book of the Dead explains how to summon a spirit back into this world. But without a spark of life, he would die as soon as he returned.
A magic compass, a lost book, and a spark of life. Doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
You got that right.
That's why I lured you here.
Oh no. Not him. No.
What?
You need them, Ivo. You won't manage this task without them.
We talking about Nate and Critter? So... we know where the compass and the spark of life are, do we? Where is the book? Where are the compass and the spark of life, though?
You said that the Book of the Dead had disappeared. Are there any clues to where it is?
Well, it's in a place without mirrors, that much is clear.
Okay.
It was kept in the legendary desert city of Lorem Ipsum in the Umzu Desert. No more is known.
Lorem Ipsum,
Lorem Ipsum. Now, where have I heard of that?
On
An
websites?
ancient city that finally lost the battle against the sand.
I'll find it, and the Book of the Dead.
Always surprised by the references. I don't think you are capable, but let's just go with this. I mean, I'm sure you're capable, but you know what? Everybody needs help sometimes, Ivo. And just because you need help doesn't mean that you aren't capable.
I will get these 3 things and change the Archmage back. On my own.
No, you won't. I have seen a future in which you fail, Ivo. A future that you won't live to see.
Oh, but that's only one possible future.
True, but are you prepared to risk its occurrence just because Nate gets on your nerves?
And don't you really want to know what
He
happened?
doesn't just get on my nerves.
I know, it's... What? That's never a valuable antique.
All right.
Oh, very well. I'll get both of them out of there.
It's not that easy. You're forgetting the head.
And
The head of Medusa.
what's that
I've
got to do
seen
with
it.
anything?
Fortunately, just through my mirrors. It's terrible. If you try to rescue Nate and the critter with all guns blazing, the Red Pirate will unveil the head, and then no magic in the world can save you.
No, but closing our eyes could, right?
Got any suggestions?
You have to win the court hearing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Would that not strike you as somewhat improbable with that judge?
Not with the right defense strategy. I haven't heard that one before.
Hello? Stick to the point.
And how can we do this?
How am I going to convince the Red Pirate of Nate's innocence? Considering the fact that I'm pretty certain that there's a case to answer on every single count.
Of course Nate did everything he's accused of. But was it his free will?
What?
What do you mean?
Say someone is controlled by a voodoo curse and kills someone. Is he the murderer or the one controlling the doll?
Okay.
Ugh. Oh, I wouldn't eat that salad.
What have voodoo dolls got to do with Nate and the theft of the lamp?
Act as his defense lawyer and tell the Red Pirate that Nate was controlled by a higher power. The rest will follow of its own accord.
That's insane.
I was thinking the same
Trust me,
thing.
I can see through all mirrors. And anyway, I love courtroom dramas.
Well, good for you. We're actually having to go through it. Can we trust you?
Oh, that's all well and good. The question is, can I trust you?
What kind of a question is that?
A good one?
No matter what I say, you still won't know.
Maybe you're just telling me these things because you're bored and want to create a bit of chaos.
There are always exciting things happening in this world. I just want it to stay that way.
What do you mean?
Turn the Archmage back to normal. He can tell you.
Okay, I'm just going to go now.
Shh! He's proposing to her.
Well, obviously you can tell us too, so why don't you just tell us?
Well, thanks for your help.